Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. I am a little bit better today, as you can tell. My voice still isn't fully back to its normal register, but you know, we'll get there, it's fine. So, today we are working on a suburban family home. I did record this once and call it an apartment, so you can tell I'm not myself. So we are working on this family home in Strangerville. So this is for my legacy family, and I thought, you know, why not film it? My builds that I do that are like this don't usually get a bunch of views, but to be honest, I don't really care. I like filming them, I like building them. I much prefer building houses than I do doing interior, so I thought, well, you know, I wouldn't be being true to myself if I didn't do some homes every now and again, because I really enjoy making them, and that's what it should be all about. So I really hope you guys like it. Don't forget to leave a comment if you do, or leave a little like so I know that you guys do like them. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so we are working on this massive family home in Strangerville. It is an 8-sim suburban family home. It is for my legacy sim Ezrie, and she has 6 kids. She's got a teenage daughter, she has 2 children boys, she's got a toddler boy, and then she's got twin toddler girls. So it's all a bit all over the place. But you know, I don't know whether I'm going to keep her with her partner, because he did end up kissing her sister, which is kind of a bit of a taboo subject, but you know, it wasn't purposefully done, it was just the game did it while I was playing with a different family. They're not actually romantic, but still, I kind of feel like it's a bit harsh. So they don't actually know each other, which is kind of funny. I find it so bizarre when they do that. My Sim's half brother ended up kissing her fiance when we were at a baby shower once, and I just think it's so funny how random this game is when they don't actually know each other at all. But anyway, so moving on to the build, I really love this house. I think it turned out so cute. I did have a reference image that I was kind of like just using as a guide. It wasn't like perfectly the same. The interior I completely made up. Now, the interior was a bit of a struggle because it is quite a big space. I did end up having like a really big open plan section, and it was massive. So it is a bit, I don't know what the word is, a bit too big really, but you know, it's fine. I think it turned out right in the end. And yeah, I do apologise for the voice if it's annoying. I cannot breathe out of my nose very well. I could, but it would be very snotty, so I'm trying not to breathe out of it and just trying to say consonants, is that the right word? That don't involve like M's and N's, because it's just not good. I sound like Monica or Friends. But yeah. Anyway, back to the build. We are currently working on the kitchen. Now, I really like how the kitchen turned out. I think the kitchen's probably one of my favourite rooms in the house. I think it's so nice. We've got quite a big kitchen. I'm so used to making apartments and the kitchens are so tiny, so I think it's quite fun to do something a little bit different. Although at this point I did get very confused why it was only clipping. The chair was clipping on one side and it was like joining up to the counter but not on the other side, but we got there in the end, we worked it out, it was fine. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the kitchen. I did add obviously some decorations to make it feel a bit more realistic, but I didn't go too overboard because I wanted it to feel very open and fresh. So that's pretty much it for the kitchen, and then we move on to one of the rooms. Now this room I wasn't really sure I wanted to put in there, because at this point I had done some of the other rooms so far. We kind of already had like a lot of lounge areas, but I think when you've got like a big house you kind of have to separate it logically, you know. I could have put a bedroom down here, which I think most other people would have, and if you do download this house, feel free to change whatever you want to. But for this particular sim, she is going to be probably a single mother and she has 6 kids, so I kind of felt like she needed like a room that was hers. So we did end up putting a bar in here, which just always kind of fit in. She's kind of got like her kitchen space and she's got like a chill sort of, you know, she can have a drink in here and just kind of lay down. We have a lot of kiddie areas, so I thought it was quite nice to have a bit more of an adult space as well. So that was the vibe with this room, but again, I didn't really know what to put in here, so it was a bit of a, I don't know, it wasn't that well thought out, but this room is probably my least favourite of all of them, but you know, it's fine. And then we move on to the office space. So this is the other side of the house. We do have a garage as well, which I did forget to change the wallpaper and the flooring of, but it's fine. I had a temperature, I still kind of do, so you know, considering it's not that bad. I've been trying to like be a bit more, well, a bit less harsh on myself, I think. When you do build, sometimes I feel like it's really easy to be really critical, and I think, you know, it's not always best to be critical. Some days, sure, but other days I think it's really important just to have fun with it. I did start making an apartment this morning and I thought, you know, I made this entire house yesterday. I spent literally like 4 hours on it maybe. So why not upload it? Because I kind of feel like you guys don't necessarily like it when I do these builds, but then I see other people do them and people watch those, so I don't know, maybe it's just not my niche. I'll try and say that word without sounding too awful. But yeah, so now moving on to the bathroom, and now we do have, I think it's only, we've got one bathroom downstairs, we've got two bathrooms downstairs actually, we've got two bathrooms downstairs, we've got two bathrooms upstairs, and we have 5 bedrooms, so it's a 5 bed, 4 bath, which I think is a decent size. It's not too big. I feel like sometimes when you build houses they can become like a bit overwhelming and it's just not so fun to play in. I did end up using the sofa, which I believe is base game, I could be wrong. We used a Parenthood little, why do I always gonna say dining room table and I could say end table and I'm like, what is it called? It's just a lounge table, but I can't think of the word, I never remember. Anyway, so this particular sim is a pianist. She is very good at piano. I want to kind of focus on her life a little bit more because she was very focused on having her children. Like I said, she's got 6 kids. She's got 3 girls and 3 boys, so it's all a bit chaotic for her. So I did want to have like a bit of a house that kind of made her kind of come to life a bit more because she has had quite a bit of a rough start, I suppose. Her childhood was brilliant, and then obviously she had kids quite young, so you know, she kind of focused all of her energy on raising her little ones, which is brilliant, but I kind of feel like now is her time, you know? So we are making this house to suit her, and I just think it turned out really nice. Also, I'm just realising now that I flipped those cushions, but not on the other side, so the line is uneven. Anyway, that's going to really bother me. I've already uploaded it. Oh, I hate when I notice stuff afterwards, but it's fine, I'll get over it. So now we're working on it, the like main lounge area. It's so annoying having a blocked nose. It's so frustrating. Anyway, working on the main lounge area. I really like how this turned out. This is mostly like the kiddie area. I did end up putting in some storage units from Dream Home Decorator, which I think turned out quite nice, to be honest. I did put lots of kiddie toys in there. It just made it feel very cute and cozy, and this is kind of like where they all hang out in, and I don't know, I just really like it. So I did end up using a Strangerville rug as well, as you can see. I was very skeptical of getting Strangerville, but I actually really like it. I think that it's kind of like really bizarre, but it just adds like another element to the game. I have played the storyline through once, but not with my current family because they are my legacy sims, so I haven't done it with them. Also, apologies for the loud traffic. Oh my goodness, my nose, guys, it's so annoying. It's really not fun being unwell. I think like when you're well, you like really take it for granted, but then when you get unwell, you're like, oh, this sucks so much, but at least we're on the mend. On the mend. I can't even talk properly. Oh my goodness, I do not like sounding nasally. Anyway, so now we're moving on to the dance room. Now I did give them a dance room because I kind of felt like they just needed one. This family is obsessed with dance. They've always got some sort of groove on it. They've always got some party happening. We've got like literally 21 grandchildren in this family. We've got 6 kids and 21 grandkids, so it's all a bit chaotic. There will be more grandkids, I'm not stopping there. We've got a lot more to come, which is kind of scary but fun. So we did put in a little dance room because I thought it would be quite fun for the kids to have like a place to, you know, hang out and dance around and just level up their dance skill, because I really love including their dances in my reels. So I think, I don't know, I just thought it was quite fun, so I hope you guys like it. So anyway, that is all of the downstairs, and then we move on to the upstairs. Now the upstairs I much prefer, not gonna lie. So this is the teenage daughter's room. Now as you guys know, I'm way more equipped to do bedrooms because obviously I do apartments and I mostly focus on the bedrooms, so I love the bedroom. So this is for her eldest teen daughter, Emmy. Why does it have to be double M when I've got a cold? E-double-M-I-E. That is her eldest daughter. She's a teenager and she loves pink. She's a bit of kind of like a, I don't know, I can't think of the word, but she just loves everything pink. but I kind of don't feel like she's necessarily too much of a girly girl. I kind of feel like she's just quite stylish and she just likes that colour. She likes bright poppy colours, and I just think that it's, I don't know, quite a fun room. I never use these end tables. They're from Pastel Pop Kits. How cool are they? So I did decide to include them. There's a lot of patterns going on here, which I guess you could say is a bit much, which I agree, but I quite like it. And I found these boxes as well, which I haven't used in forever, literally like a year. I did a university student apartment a while ago, and I used those boxes and I haven't even seen them since. So, you know, we used those for today. But I kind of felt like maybe she was an artist, so I did give her some like drawing stuff and some books on her bed to kind of feel a bit more realistic. And I just really like how this room turned out, to be honest. It's probably one of my favourite rooms in this house. And then we move on to her brother's room. Now, the only twins in this household are the twin toddler girls, so these two aren't the same age. One of them is probably going to age up to a teenager fairly soon, not gonna lie. So the children's names, if I can remember correctly, put me to the test now, I probably won't remember. We've got Emmy, oh my goodness, my nose, who's the eldest. We've got Santino, who is the second eldest. We've got Matteo. I don't know whether he's the third eldest. I'm gonna forget one of them. And the twins are Ellie and Evie. What's the other boy's name? My goodness, there's so many children, honestly, I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah, sorry to the other kid, that's really bad. I tried to pick names that were very out there, I suppose, a bit of like an Italian twist to it. Why, I don't know. So that is what the boys are, so I cannot remember for the life of me right now what his name is, and that's really gonna bother me, but anyway. So we are finishing their room, but like I said, they're not twins, so one of them will be a teenager soon. But you know, we've got enough bedrooms that we could always swap this room that I'm currently working on now with the toddler, so he could move in to the other room, and I could turn this middle room into a teenage room. You know, it was kind of, I was thinking all of this through while I was making it, because I didn't want to have to redo loads, you know, because it's really annoying. So I think it turned out well, though. I think this room is adorable. The little tent, little teddies in it, I just love it. So I really hope you guys are enjoying a kind of bit of a different video for today. I really apologise for my voice. It annoys me too, so I'm sure it annoys you guys, but I didn't want to not put content out because it wouldn't be fair to like not post all week. So I'm okay. It's just my nose. If I didn't have a blocked nose, I'd feel pretty fine right now, but it's just the nose. It's so annoying, but it's fine. It could be worse. At least, you know, I'm not unwell in myself, so it could be far worse. But anyway, so we're just finishing up in the toddler's room. It's really gonna bug me that I can't remember his name. I know that one of them is called Matteo, but it's gonna really upset me now. It's Santino, Matteo, and there's something else, but I don't know what his name is. That's really nasty of me. Anyway, so I can't even remember which kid I'm forgetting, whether it's the third eldest or the toddler. Anyway, so I'm very much a bit rambly today, but it's fine. So now moving on to the toddler girls room. I really like this room. I think it's really cute. The colour scheme is quite peachy and a bit of pink. I did put some hot air balloon wall decals because it kind of made the room kind of like all tie together. We kind of got like an array of colours up there, which I thought was quite nice. And yeah, it's really cute. We've got little rainbow unicorn beds, and I just think it's like really sweet, so I hope you guys like it too. I always find it quite difficult to build with toddler beds. I'm not too sure why. I just think they're kind of like an unusual size to fit in a room, which is really silly because they're really not. But I think when you've got like a child bed, which is the same length as an adult bed, you can kind of fit it in a room better, or like if you've got a crib you could put it sideways. But toddler beds they're just difficult for me. Anyone else? Maybe it's just a me thing, but I don't know, it always trips me up a little bit, so I tend to like sway away from using them. But that was a very drastic music change then, wasn't it? My goodness. But anyway, so moving on, we are now working on the bathroom upstairs. We do have 2 bathrooms, like I said. We don't have an ensuite for the parents. It's kind of all just like all one, everyone could use it. But I did end up putting in a washer and dryer in here as well, because it kind of felt like, you know, if she's got 6 kids, she's going to be cleaning a lot, bless her. So we did end up putting that in there. I don't really like using a laundry day that much, to be honest, because it is kind of fiddly and it doesn't always work how you want it to, so it's kind of irritating to use, but it's fine, it worked out alright. And then we move on to her bedroom. Now I don't know whether I am going to split her and her partner up. They're not like married or anything, but I don't know. I kind of feel mean splitting them up because it wasn't me who like made him kiss his sister. That sounds so bad saying it out loud, but it just, the game does that sometimes, and it doesn't mean they actually know each other or are romantic, but I don't know, I just thought it was a fun element to the story, so we'll see. Well, their names are Ezrie and Atticus, and it kind of fits perfectly. That wasn't purposefully done, it just kind of worked out well. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but you'll find out soon what I do because I am making new reels next week. I don't know whether I'll do them this week, to be honest, because I do have to go away to England tomorrow. I don't have to, I am going away to England tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And it's actually warm for once, so that's a plus as well because it's always freezing in Wales. So we're going to England and it'll be a bit warmer, even though it's not that far. But yeah, we've actually got sunshine for once. Of course we do, of course we've got sunny weather when I'm not well, like of course, just why wouldn't we? We've had 7 months of rain, but the 1 week that I'm ill it's warm, you know, lucky me, eh? But anyway, I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little bit of a different video. This very cute suburban family home in Strangerville. I do have 5 more homes I've got to build for all of the siblings. I've currently started on the second house. It's going okay. I can't actually remember if I started furnishing it. I don't think I did. Honestly, can't remember. I was doing it at 2 AM last night, but I thought I'd post this for today because I just really like it. So anyway, I really appreciate you all so very much. Don't forget to leave a comment to let me know what you think of this build. I really appreciate it, and as I said, I really love making these homes, but I just don't post them that often because I feel like you guys don't like them as much, but let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. And yeah, so if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys probably not tomorrow. I'll probably see you guys again on Tuesday because I am going away. But who knows, maybe I'll pre-film and record. I doubt it though. Let's be real. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday at the latest. I wish you all the most wonderful weekend if I don't speak to you before then, and thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, lovelies. Bye.